Hello, I'm MK Davis. I want to talk just a minute about Patterson files that I have worked on for years and years. And I was going through some of these files, trying to get them organized and thinking very seriously about making them available to the public. And having begun that little exercise, I come across a lot of my stuff that I'd done in former years, and I couldn't help but think about this. Let me just show you one I'm talking about in particular. This is an overlay of the Patterson film in the middle with a photograph taken out there at the film site with Al Hodson and his son. His son's like 6 foot 1.5 inches. And I did an overlay, lined everything up as best I could. It's almost impossible to go out there several years later and put yourself right in the exact spot, but it was decently close. And some of this I did later on. I replicated it in color, and then somebody else comes along and removes the files right here that crosses across him and overlays them with the creature only. Takes well, what I'm saying is somebody takes my work and they make it their work. Hey, look what I did. It's I don't mind sharing with the whole world, you know, but you shouldn't do that. You should include the names of people who worked on this thing and whose work you use. This is a black and white construction. This is way back in the old. That's how long ago this is. And people come up with stuff. Hey, look, I just did this right today, and it's the most fantastic thing. I am the man. Well, let's just skip that part now, and let's just go on to some of the image itself. Look at the bulk of the creature compared to little Mr. Hodson here. You can take him out digitally and just have the creature walk across there. Then you can trim the edges and rake them out to where they blend. And then you can say, hey, look what I did. But they still stop and start with the same images. Isn't it amazing, isn't it? Let's see. I'd have to put this in a program. I'm going to do that. There we go. Ha ha ha. It's too big right now, though. Let's see here. Just run it. I'm going to see. That's number 68. I'll go down to the end. That's not it. Go back to the beginning. There. Now I'm going to go to number 68 and we'll just blink it. I can make it blink. I think she's a bit bigger than he is. Around. Only a small amount taller. I think I'll just copy that one. Paste. Copy. Paste. See if it'll blink. It's too fast. All right. Oh. Look at the measurement. Just look with your eye. Look at him. You almost have to want the Patterson film to be fake. It's hard to be objective and to look at this or any of these great files or images. Or you want to be the man. That can go either way, whether you're trying to prove it's a hoax or whether you're trying to prove it's the real thing. Take somebody else's stuff and make it yours. It's been done. But what I plan to do is to take these great images and make them publicly available in their raw forms. Kind of a museum of the Patterson film. And I'm going to do that with some help with some friends. Chris Reinhardt over at Discover Sasquatch has agreed to help me. And he's got a friend that he's going to ask to help. He's an expert in building websites and things of that nature. So we're going to try to take all these old images and all the way up to the latest ones and say, if you have talent, if you know how to use these images to produce files that make people look and think, then you can get them. Anyone. And that's all I have to say. We'll go back to this one. That's the final product of what you just saw. And then I later on I did it in color. But I didn't use this photo. I used a high quality photo frame 352 from the Patterson film to create the background. If you notice this right here, it's got bands on the log. They plan to take the log away. Somebody did, and they have a little small steel cable laying across the log. So all this, matter of fact, they've already moved a lot of this stuff. They'll move it all out and clean it out where the water will flow when they have a flood or high water. So what we did was to have two time periods. One where Al Hodgson took his photo, one where the Patterson took his film, and just let them merge together because it's the same scene, minus some things. You see, this tree right here has fallen. This one right here, it's no longer there in this photo. But watch, see, there it is. As time goes by, those things happen. So, just kind of keep up with me and what I'm doing. And you may have a chance to use some of these fabulous images and to bust your own chops on them. I thank you for your time.